But before we begin this episode, I want to thank you guys for doubling my subscriber count, all 8 of you. Thank you. With that incredibly smooth landing, it concludes the space plot, and I can get back to building a regular car again. In today's episode, I'll be building the 1959 Cherry, and it will be based on various American luxury cars from the late 1950s. This is actually one of my most favorite types of cars. You know, these big land yachts, especially those from the 50s to the 70s. I love that their idea of making a luxury car was, just to make it bigger. And then they put big chrome bumpers on them and crazy fins everywhere. I love it. That's how you design a car. I mean, I truly believe that car design peaked in those days. You got the space race in those days, so cars were designed like spaceships. However, they didn't go like one. They weren't hampered by fuel efficiency and safety regulations, so they could design it however they wanted. Which in turn usually means that the car translates well into TrailMakers. And that of course means that... Wait a minute, shh, okay. Be quiet, shh, be quiet. Look. We have gotten up to the point where I'm putting in the brown interior into the car. Also right now I'm putting in this lovely red and white bench seat into the back of the car, and then I'm moving on to the front driver's seat. Quick tangent. Flashbulb Games, if you are one of the 5 viewers on my channel, it would be amazing if you could just put down your Fleshkastei for a moment and put a dummy seat into the game that we could use as a decorative passenger seat. Thank you. Love your game. Anyway, back to the car again. Work on the body has begun, and I've almost completed the right side of the car, or at least the length of it. And we are now beginning to get a sense of the sheer scale of this thing. This is one of the largest cars I've done in TrailMakers. This is also the very first car I built in TrailMakers. However, I had to redo the entire car pretty much from scratch again because of some of the building techniques really aren't up to date. Steering and suspension pretty much was non-existent because I just bolted the wheels straight onto the body of the car, and then I chucked in loads of weighted blocks into the car itself just to weigh it down a bit so that it wouldn't roll over as easily and just made it stay more on the ground, but that in turn just made it really heavy. And the handling was, well, like this. But the overall model has remained the same as the original when I built it over a year ago. I think this is enough talking for now, and the build is coming along nicely, and I think I'll just put on some music and I shall return later. bacon grease. And I'm back. And the car's pretty much finished now. I love how it came out. I really think it captured the look of the late 1950s. Just putting in the final details now, such as the door handles, some chrome accent, and the side mirrors. With everything now completed, I think we'll just take a good look at it and then take it for a drive, shall we? And would you look at that, the 1959 Cherry in all its glory. Now all we need is a cameraman. Now it would be a shame if one were to, I don't know, crash land onto the car from outer space, now would it? William, you missed your cue by at least 5 seconds. Guess I have to do my own camera work then. Can't be that hard. Where did that come from? William, you totally ruined this episode. Did you even read the script? Like, this doesn't make any sense.